Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today I'm going to show you a really inexpensive, I think is a terrific door alarm. I never had one of these before. This one came in a terrific little package like this with two of these remotes. And if you take a look there, that's the manufacturer right there. And it came with two of these nice little remotes. And it says it's 130 decibels. I set it all up. It's out in my small little shed. Now the reason why I'm putting it in there is because most of the time if you're going to get some thieves come around breaking into a little backyard shed like this, most of the time they're amateurs, they're just kids and that kind of stuff. So what is this alarm going to do? More likely just make somebody think twice about going in because they figure the alarm's been triggered. So I have tested this out and it's just awesome. I like it, and for under $20 I think it's a smoking deal. And the keypad is very simple to use, and it's got a button on there. You can turn it into a doorbell kind of a thing where you open the door and a little chime goes off and closes. I'll demonstrate all that, but the main thing is you can arm it and disarm it. And when I'm here in the shop, I can press a button and it'll arm it and disarm it right there. So whenever I go into the shed now, I have to actually use the remote and turn it off and on. Now, when I use my keys to go into my shed, I attached one of these to my keys so I can't forget, right? So, okay, I'll take you out there and I'll show you it, and you guys let me know what you think and whether you think this is going to stop like a lot of small, I would say amateurs or just kids trying to break into a shed because they think there's something in there valuable. Well, in my shed, there's lots of things valuable. And for $20, well, it's worth a try. And I can actually hear this go off 60 feet inside the back of my house in my bedroom. So I would know if somebody actually broke in there. And at 60 feet away, the remote works too, to turn it on and turn it off. Let's go to the shed. Let's take a look. Well, I just thought I'd show you where I hang my keys up. And this is my door leading outside of my shop. And of course, I have to grab the keys and grab the remote and grab everything at the same time. So I'm not going to forget, go out there and blast my ears off. Okay, so we're out in front of my small little garage and I'm going to arm it. You hear that? Here's the disarm. There's the arming. Now I could hear that all the way 40 feet away from the garage to the little shop here. Okay, so let's open the door and let's see what happens. Okay, so here we go. And that will stay on for 30 seconds or unless you turn it off. Now let's go inside. Let's take a look and see what's required to set one of these up. Well, this is the units right here. Just a small little magnet, and this one here just goes on your door. You got to make sure there's no more than a 15mm gap in between. And I mean, as long as you put it on the door frame here and on your main door, you have no problem. Now right here, all I've done was put a small little block in there with some masking tape on, and every year I'll come out and I'll just mark down when I put the new batteries in here, and it took 2 AA batteries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to arm it and put my headphones on. There we go. Open the door. And then I'll disarm it. And now that is smoking loud. I had to put some air protection on because it's that loud. Like I say, I can hear from inside my house. And now I'm just going to put it on. And that's the door chime. So I mean, you could put that in an office, you could put that anywhere you want. I mean, for under $20, man, I think it's a smoking deal for the technology of being wireless. Well, what do you think? Because I think it's just awesome technology that they could do that for under $20. And I'm going to put one up at my shop, my place up in Northern Ontario. And I got a couple other places I like to put them on too. And you know, when you think about it, even way out in the wilderness where I am, in Northern Ontario. I put one of them on my shop door and somebody opens that up. The first thing that comes to their mind is that Wi-Fi connected? Is that alarm going on to somebody's cell phone? Because you can buy them that will be Wi-Fi connected or all kinds of different technology. You're going to have to pay a lot more than $20. But yeah, there's lots on there, you know, that you can get that actually send a notification to your cell phone. So for the cost of it, for me, it's worth $20. Of course, I don't have no Wi-Fi connection up in Northern Ontario, but for most times, yeah, it's a bunch of amateurs trying to break in just to be nosy to see what they could steal, right? And for $20, it's worth my time to install one. And you know, this was very easy to set up, and I think it's a worthwhile investment. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think it would deter a thief? Because I'm thinking it would. Not a big one. Most likely kids or just amateur goofs, right? Okay, thanks for joining me here today. I hope you like this little bit of a unboxing of a of a security system for under $20. If you've never seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Come back again. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.